Ash, Misty, and Brock arrive in Vermilion City, eager for Ash to challenge the local gym leader and earn his third badge. At the Pokémon Center, they notice several injured Pokémon being treated after losing to Lieutenant Surge, the Vermilion City gym leader. Nurse Joy warns Ash about Lieutenant Surge's Raichu, which has been dominating challengers with overwhelming power. Determined to prove himself, Ash challenges Lieutenant Surge to a gym battle. Lieutenant Surge mocks Ash for using a Pikachu and claims that evolving Pikachu into Raichu would give it a better chance. Ash refuses, believing Pikachu is strong enough without evolving. The battle begins with Raichu displaying incredible power, using Thunder Shock and Mega Punch to overpower Pikachu. Raichu then ends the battle with a strong Thunderbolt, knocking out Pikachu. Pikachu is severely injured, and Ash considers evolving it to match Raichu's strength. Nurse Joy offers Ash a Thunderstone, but Pikachu refuses, showing its determination to win without evolving. Ash develops a strategy with Brock's help, realizing that Raichu gained its strength from early evolution, but missed the chance to learn speed-based moves. In their rematch, Ash focuses on Pikachu's speed, using agility and a series of evasive maneuvers to dodge Raichu's powerful but slow attacks. Pikachu ultimately wins by using a clever strategy, grounding itself with its tail to avoid damage from Thunderbolt, and then using a combination of Quick Attack and its own Electric Attack to defeat Raichu. Lieutenant Surge acknowledges Ash and Pikachu's strength, presenting Ash with the Thunder Badge. Ash and Pikachu celebrate their hard-earned victory, proud of the strength they achieved together without the need for evolution. Ash's journey continues as he sets his sights on the next gym, determined to grow stronger alongside Pikachu. Ash, Misty, and Brock receive complimentary tickets to board the luxurious St. Anne cruise ship, courtesy of two disguised Team Rocket members, Jesse and James. Unaware of the trap, the group eagerly boards the ship, excited for a relaxing journey. Once on board, Ash is challenged to a battle by a gentleman with Eradicate. Ash's Butterfree puts up a strong fight, using Stun Spore and Tackle to weaken Eradicate. The gentleman is impressed and decides to end the fight early. He later offers to trade his Eradicate for Butterfree. Ash hesitantly agrees, but soon regrets the decision, realizing his emotional attachment to Butterfree. Meanwhile, James is convinced by a vendor on the ship to purchase a Magikarp. When he reunites with Jesse and Meowth, they scold him, telling him he got scammed as Magikarp is useless. Meanwhile, Team Rocket reveals their plan to steal the Pokémon aboard the ship. Jesse, James, and a large group of Team Rocket grunts begin using giant vacuum devices to suck up the passengers' Pokeballs. Ash and his friends fight back, with Pikachu and the other Pokémon working together to stop the heist. However, during the chaos of the battle, the ship began to sail straight into a storm. As the ship begins to rock, Ash approaches the gentleman and asks to reverse the trade, reuniting with Butterfree just before the ship begins to sink. Separately, both Ash and James drop the Pokeballs of Butterfree and Magikarp respectively and chase after them in the rocking ship. As passengers scramble to evacuate, Ash, Misty, Brock, and Team Rocket find themselves trapped on the sinking St. Anne as it capsizes in the middle of the ocean. With no way to escape, their fate hangs in the balance as the ship disappears beneath the waves. Ash, Misty, Brock, and Team Rocket are trapped inside the capsized and sinking St. Anne after it sailed into a storm during Team Rocket's attempted heist. With the ship taking on water, the group struggles to find a way out. Misty sends Goldeen to scout underwater, and it surprisingly finds a drowning Team Rocket. After being saved by Goldeen, Team Rocket begrudgingly teams up with Ash and his friends, realizing that survival depends on working together. Misty recalls that since the ship is upside down, they should head toward the lowest point, which would now be closest to the surface, and then make a hole in the hull to escape. They encounter various obstacles, including debris and rising water. Once at the bottom of the ship, Ash uses Charmander to make a hole in the hull as planned. Ash, Brock, and Misty use their water-type Pokémon to swim to the surface. Team Rocket try to use Magikarp, but all it does is splash. Pidgeotto later finds that Magikarp did eventually swim them to the surface. Everyone is then reunited on a makeshift platform, stuck at sea. Frustrated, James kicks Magikarp, causing it to evolve into the powerful Gyarados. Gyarados becomes enraged and begins chasing the raft as Misty's water Pokémon try to drag it away. The Gyarados eventually calls upon other Gyarados. Together, they unleashes a devastating Dragon Rage attack, creating a massive whirlpool that sucks in everyone. Ash and friends try to hold on to each other, but the whirlpool is too strong, separating them. In the middle of the sea, stuck in a giant whirlpool, it is unclear what will become of Ash and friends. Ash, Misty, Brock, and Team Rocket find themselves washed ashore on a mysterious island after surviving the Saint and shipwreck. However, they soon realize that their Pokémon are missing. Separated from their trainers, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle wake up together in the jungle and set out to find Ash and the others. The episode features a unique twist. Subtitles are shown to let viewers understand what the Pokémon are saying to each other. Pikachu takes the lead, encouraging the group to work together despite some initial friction, especially from Squirtle and Bulbasaur. Meanwhile, Meowth, Ekans, and Koffing, who were also separated from Jessie and James, are reluctantly forced to cooperate with the group of Pokémon despite constant bickering. As the Pokémon search for their trainers, they encounter massive versions of Pokémon, including a giant Raiden and a massive Zapdos. Believing the island is inhabited by enormous Pokémon, the group flees in terror, narrowly avoiding being trampled. Ash and his friends are also searching for their Pokémon. They spot the giant Pokémon in the distance and realize something strange is going on. Team Rocket is not far behind, trying to figure out how to escape the island themselves. The Pokémon eventually reunite with their trainers just as they come face to face with a group of colossal Pokémon. The massive Pokémon chase them until they malfunction and collapse. It's revealed that the entire island is actually a theme park named Pokémon Land, owned by the leader of Team Rocket. The massive Pokémon are actually all robots made for entertainment at the park. Afterward, Ash and friends make it to the resort part of the island, overlooking Porta Vista. Ash and his friends set their sights on their next destination, ready for whatever challenge comes next. That wraps up this video. Our next video will be very exciting as we will be covering the infamously banned beach episode. Do you think Ash should have evolved Pikachu? If so, how do you think Pikachu becoming Raichu would have changed Ash's journey? Leave a comment down below to let us know. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next adventure.